From the creators of the Wife Wednesday Radio Network and Lead Up Studios, this is Nerd Questing with Cena.
Once upon a time in a podcast far, far away, there was a lady who talked a lot about nerdy subjects, and that lady is me. Salutations. I'm Cena from the Wife Wednesday Radio Network, and this is a quest deep into my mind. So, nerd questing style, I'm going to describe a scene.
Yep.
I want you to picture you're in the Scottish Highlands. Above you, a massive castle.
Yes.
Surrounded by a forbidden forest full of magical creatures.
Of course.
You are seeing Hogwarts.
There's a lake in the distance, and you see a mermaid jump from the center of the lake.
And the
in a
the
little
black
tentacle.
Yes, like the whatever's in there.
Of the giant
squid.
squid.
Yeah. Hagrid is leading a fleet of boats across the lake.
Off you see Hagrid's hut with a gravestone in front of it. Did you know they have that in Hogwarts Legacy? There's a gravestone there.
Well, it's before Hagrid exists, so because it takes place in the 1890s.
Well, they have a gravestone there for Hagrid. Like it doesn't say his name, but they put it there, and like it was just an Easter egg that they put in.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find that. So, we're gonna just dive right into that because it has consumed not only my life but Andrew's, which has surprised me because he is now, and I think forevermore, a Harry Potter head.
Oh my gosh,
he was enraptured by the game. He has done more. He beat the main story. I can't
believe he chose Slytherin also.
Yeah, he chose Slytherin. Wow. He tested as a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I would have.
Same.
I kind of see him being a Gryffindor.
In a way, but he's not
the
brave.
Extroverted. Wow, just call your husband
I'm not.
Out like
I
that.
just mean that he's just highly anxious.
Neither is Ron Weasley.
Yes, he is.
Not in the beginning.
Not in the beginning. Yeah, but that was a child. My husband is 28.
Neville Longbottom.
That's true. That's true.
Let me count the ways, baby.
Okay. Yeah.
Hermione should have been a Ravenclaw.
Absolutely. It does come down to your choices. And you chose
really
Slytherin.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's fine because Slitherpuff is my life.
Literally, obviously.
Obviously.
You're the Hufflepuff in 2 Slytherin relationships.
Literally. So obviously this does not help. The game does not help with my obsession with writing the fan fiction because I am 24/7 Harry Potter right now.
Literally, it's in my brain. If I'm not watching a show or listening to music, I'm thinking. Actually, even listening to music,
definitely thinking about
fanfic.
Definitely, but I have been pacing myself with this, and everyone else dove into it.
Yeah.
And this is the first time playing through this, being able to run through the Hogwarts castle and like seeing everything. And graphically, it's a beautiful game. And I feel the way I did when I was reading the books the first time.
Yeah.
And I am so afraid of losing that again.
There's people who are playing it as every house.
I know. And that's what our friend Jose said. And Andrew said, they're like, you can play it again. And I'm like, but it will never be that first time again.
Yeah.
It will never be Hogwarts. I never thought I'd be able to experience Hogwarts like this.
Yeah.
Ever again. Period.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I feel like
unless
a child.
HBO series.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
But still. I get it. I didn't read the books until I was in my 20s. Okay.
I know. What a shame.
You got to experience me reading them for the first time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, who is this? I don't understand. And
I'm like, come sit with me, baby.
Literally.
I got you.
Yeah. I remember I read the first book during a camps and conferences. It was one of the bike ones because I was sitting outside guarding a bike storage.
Yeah, did nothing for like 6 hours.
Literally, I was like, well, I was over at Loose. Nope.
Yeah.
No. I was sitting at the entrance for the music hall.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
Because I was over
Yeah.
at Scott Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I was first
That kind of
reading.
blows my mind that that's when you first started reading Harry Potter. I forgot all about that.
Literally, yeah.
And then the obsession continued.
Oh, yeah.
Because at that point,
It
you had only seen the
grew.
movies.
I had only seen the movies.
Yeah.
And I watched them. That was like what I watched all the time. I'd watch 1 to 7.2, and then I would start back at 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
That just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Versus me, I grew up with it.
Yeah.
I was young when my parents started reading it to us.
But think of who my family was when
I know.
it was coming out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're the black sheep.
Yep.
And we could bond over Harry Potter. Which has inspired me.
My uncle started his job, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, I know he did.
You said black sheep, and it made me think of Sean.
Hi, Sean. But with all this Hogwartsiness,
Yeah.
I have decided when we get through my campaign, which is where we're going with this whole episode,
Yes.
I want to run something Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's our passion. That's what I love. I know it so well.
Yes.
And I think there's going to be a lot of like stuff I have to figure out. Like the one thing I was thinking was I'm going to make a list of spells that everyone has.
What I was going to say. I was like, can we make?
But then
spell
you would
cards?
still have your class, like so people could be barbarians. Like you have these spells. That's all you're going to get.
Not normal wizard sorcerer spells.
No, these would be Harry Potter spells.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't go by.
So they would have their own set of rules.
Have to do paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate it already.
You're going to love it. It'll be
already.
fine. Well, no, you're still going to make like your class.
I know, but
So,
still, I don't understand.
You'll be able to do all
the
your...
problem is the numbers. Can't understand on paper. I'm like, just let the system do it for me.
That's fine. You'll be able to do that because like if you decide you're going to be, say, like in that campaign, you're going to be... Because the setting
make your
is...
own houses.
So we're not going to be teenagers. What it's going to be is a Hogwarts class reunion.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yes.
So it's like everyone who, like, say, if you're going to be an Auror, that means I'm going to make you pick the class of Paladin.
Oh.
And then, so you'll have everything a Paladin has, but then you're still going to have some of, like, the basic Harry Potter spells and things like that. So, which I'll have to figure out stats for that. And say, like, you decided you wanted to be, like... an art thief, per se, an artifact thief, or a journalist. A journalist, you might be a bard. A journalist, you might be a sorcerer, wizard class, something that involves studying. And a bard is really what I was thinking because it's all about the power of words and inspiring people.
I'll think on it.
Yeah.
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 But then, I mean, like, you could also be a barbarian.
Oh, because I was thinking
Warlock.
bard rogue. Because sneaking around. Kind of like a Rita Skeeta.
Yeah. Because, like, the spells I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I might just take all the spells that they give us in Hogwarts Legacy. Because it's like, there's... like
Revelio.
Literally,
there was a guy who went all over Hogwarts in Orlando Universal, going Revelio.
Listen, when you play Hogwarts Legacy, that's all you do. Revelio.
Yes.
But it's like, you know, it's just like things that I'm thinking about for my next campaign.
Yeah.
I want to do a Wizarding World one. I want to do... You know, like, there's just so much we could do with it. And we're going
to need time to do this because we can make wands for everyone to choose.
The wand chooses the wizard.
Oh, my gosh.
And, like, really...
Sina and I are here for the story.
Yes.
We like the game, but we were here for the story.
Yes. And it's like, I'm like, I haven't planned because I'm still working on this campaign.
Yeah.
I haven't planned much, but I
No.
definitely was like murder mystery dinner party
Ooh,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's a Hogwarts class reunion.
Yeah,
so everyone would have their houses. It's like,
yeah. So is it at Hogwarts though?
I don't think it's going to be at
in
Hogwarts.
the summer
but
when all the students are gone.
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
And then so
'Cause we
we'll
could
just have
still
to
be in
start
the
working on
dorms
a
and
Hogwarts
stuff.
map.
Oh no.
No.
What's that? There was a movie that it was like chess and it was like 3 levels of chess. It was like this alien chess.
I have no clue, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Wizard's chess, almost.
Chess. We're gonna. Oh my god, we need to start making maps.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can just make the rooms and. Oh my god.
So
We can start doing the behind the scenes work now.
So there is technically, it is not endorsed by like Wizards of the Coast, which is the owners of like D&D Beyond and everything like that. However, there is a full book that you can print from offline where someone has already made a rule set for the Harry Potter universe. And I might just go and print it at like Staples or something.
What is it?
It's like a
book?
Yeah, like a D, like
I feel
literally like the Adventurer's Guide for Harry Potter.
Yeah, okay.
I
like it.
And it's called Wands and Wizards, a Harry Potter 5e adaptation. And it's not a real book. Like they don't have it as a book, but like literally, like they have everything. It's like 100 pages plus.
Yes.
And it's got like the different like spells like Bombarda, like oh my gosh, even more that I don't even know. Bunch of dark arts spells.
Yeah.
Oh darn.
Avada Kedavra.
Potion brewing, things like that. Like it could be all kinds of fun. I just have to like I'm just gonna send it to you so you can look at it.
Yeah. I totes. Yes. Just yes.
And I don't think it's as long as I thought it was, but it's still like I would pay somewhere to get it printed in full color.
Yeah, full. Yeah.
Like if I'm paying $1 a page, I'm paying $1 a page.
Yeah.
I don't care. They'll bind books up at Staples too.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like,
definitely.
I could do this, and then we could all do this, or I could do it for you, Treese, and Mom, and Andrew, like a smaller group, whatever we all ended up deciding.
Yeah.
I do want to say that I bought new dice and finally bought a character piece for my horny monk.
Yes.
Not so much he's my breeding kink monk.
Yeah.
He's like, are you going to be a good mother to my children? Oh, and I approve where you put the truff sticker. You need one more sticker for that spot.
Don't worry.
Are you ordering more? Have you?
No, I haven't yet. I love this so much.
Yeah.
I'm literally exploding
now that you're
inside.
More familiar with D&D.
I don't want to DM.
No. I'm not asking you, but if I had sent that to you before you were familiar with D&D,
I would have
just been like, what the fuck's this, right?
Like,
would you have understood more, like understood about it, or like since you're more familiar with D&D, well, I guess you're not really, you're just skimming it.
No, yeah, I'm not reading anything.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at things. Like Durmstrang is in here.
Yeah, well, if you choose different backgrounds, you get like different like boosts to different stats. It's like choosing the race. Yeah. So depending, I might get that printed, and that's what I would run it.
Might get it printed. It's getting it
printed. And
there's different casting styles.
Literally, it's so in depth. I'm like, someone put time and effort into that. Oh my god. So, yeah, my next campaign probably going to be Harry Potter. And I guess the last thing I'm going to say, because I like to complain as a DM, but this is the opposite, I guess. It's okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
I keep thinking I need to keep everything secret and theatrical, so nothing like everyone's like
surprised,
entertained, and I'm like,
we're entertained. No
we're
matter
all
what.
building a story together.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm picturing it like a job. I'm not getting paid for this, you know? Like this is just something I do.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, Mike, you don't have
fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. Like I love you, but fuck off. Like
I was so mad at him last week. Stealing my sphinxes.
I know.
I would literally hit it once and he'd come over and end it and take my sphinx. I was like, okay. When he did it the first time, I'm like, all right, fine. I'm going over here. You guys deal with this. Hit this person for like 50 or something. And he comes over and there's 2 sphinxes with this person. He comes over, kills the person, takes my 2 sphinxes. So now he has 3. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I can't believe
he did it
that
purposefully.
Of
he
course
literally
did.
looked me in the eye and I was like, I can't believe you. If I was sitting closer, I would have annihilated you.
Sometime you should just turn around and have Lilith hit him. Like
I did.
Full weapon hit.
Oh, yes.
Like roll.
I tried to take a sphinx and he brushed me off, and afterwards I just punched him in the chest. Ooh, I do like the attack idea though.
Yeah, just full blown axe to the chest. See what happens.
I do want an axe for Lilith. She has a sword.
She has a sword,
which is not
It
her
sounds like you
vibe.
should go shopping.
Yes, I should, Daddy.
Yeah. Mommy?
Yeah, Daddy.
Mommy?
You have to take us to a market.
Well, you guys
That
are going
has
to
a-
Aravali,
that has
so
great axe or something.
that's what Therese is coming for maps and stuff. You guys are going to Aravali and then the Temple of the Sun. Really, that's about it for nerd questing this week. Harry Potter brain. I need to get through my campaign, and I'm making my sister come over and help me draw maps.
You wrote something about how
about
outdoor
spring.
projects.
I keep thinking about gardening.
Every time I see something
And-
that would make gardening easy for you, I send it to you or tag you in
I
it.
know, and I appreciate
I'm
that.
telling you, the palettes would be great.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking more, because I've
And we
got
can
pallets
go get
in the back.
palettes for free from that one place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should talk to Megan about bringing a truck out.
Yeah. Or ask Mike. He would help. On some
His-
Sunday.
His truck is for looks.
Listen, he would help. He may be an asshole, but he would help.
I might scratch his
But
truck
he's
bed.
our asshole.
But he's our asshole.
He doesn't know it, but he's one of our best friends. He does not accept that at all, but he is.
Yeah.
When
You're an
he's
asshole,
like,
but you're my
I know.
asshole.
He's like, my house is like a third of yours. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we'll just all cuddle, Mike.
It's fine.
Listen, you're our
We're
friend.
cuddle
We'll
puddles.
cuddle.
It's fine. We're kind of like dogs. We just
Literally.
lay on each other.
We all can spoon each other. It's fine.
Like, you can choose. Do you want to be a big spoon or a little spoon? You could probably be both.
Probably. If we had everyone come over,
I'm bi
we all
curious.
Yes.
That could be the title of this. I'm bi spoon curious.
Yes. Oh my gosh. There's cards. They have the chocolate frog cards
I
in
saw.
the back of the book.
Yeah.
But why? Oh my gosh.
We'll have to figure it out. It's famous wizards and witches.
Oh my god.
She's excited.
I'm very excited. Oh.
But so a thought I've had, and I didn't write anything like this,
Uh-huh.
is it's something I've talked about before. I want to learn how people run campaigns
Yeah.
online.
Oh, yeah. Like I've seen people like they just do via video.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
I want to know, like, I'm like, how do you guys share a game board that way? Like, I know people use
There's
like
like
Roll
there's
20,
yeah.
and I just don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
And like how to, I guess I
We
just
can
need to
totes
watch
look into
videos.
that.
Because I think it would be fun to do something online like that.
Yeah.
You know, like something instead of doing like a 6-hour session or something, like say Thursday nights from
This
8
time to this
o'clock
time.
to 10 o'clock, I run a campaign.
Yeah.
Just like a shorter one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about doing it with our friend G-Bag because he started DMing.
Yeah.
And he's played online. So maybe I should talk to him. He also works for Microsoft and like,
love that.
He's a technology guy.
Yes.
Like he's our IT guy, like figures it all out.
In the back there are like classes in a way. Artist, bookworm, dreamer, groundskeeper, klutz, potioner, Quidditch fan, protector, socialite, troublemaker.
So we're printing it, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, like
troublemaker and her eyes get big. That's
literally,
her.
That's literally the one I was looking at. Like there's potion recipes.
I know.
Cena, literally, I'm about to jizz in my pants.
I know. Like literally, I was like, okay, so once you suggested the class reunion being at Hogwarts over the summer, I'm like, okay.
And they have the spells in here.
Maybe there's a set of competitions to see who still remembers the amount of stuff like from their schooling times. But then like a murder mystery happens and we're all locked in Hogwarts Castle until we figure this out or something. You know, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be great. Anything that puts us back at Hogwarts. She's so excited. But nerds, I think I've talked enough. Do you got any parting words?
No. I'm just looking at the book.
So, any nerds who are listening, tell us what you think about a Harry Potter campaign.
That would be fun to do for the podcast.
Would we maybe want to record that? And would anyone want to listen?
God.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to Nerd Quest, a Wife Wednesday Radio Network production. Our executive producer is Dustin from the Lead Up Studios team in St. Louis, Missouri. Be sure to like, follow, and share us with your friends on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and more by searching Wife Wednesday. You can find Nerd Questing on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and more.